Judah. I'm here with Wolves reporter Mr. Tim Spiers. Tim,
Nathan.
Wolves 2, Cardiff City 0.
Sorry, lads.
Yeah, mate.
Sorry, too much. I wondered who it was.
Oh,
Carry
okay.
on. I do apologise.
Oh, no worries, mate.
I
So
watch a
it's
video
fine.
on Monday at work.
Well, you're on
Oh,
it,
mate,
so-
someone, yeah. You want to say hello?
Cheers, guys.
Wolves 2, Cardiff 0. Look, 2 p.m, Twitter meltdown when they saw the team news, 5 p.m, and Nuno knows best.
He does.
He does, doesn't he?
Why do we ever doubt him?
Why?
I
Why?
mean, some of the stuff you were saying about him. At
Wow!
2:05.
He watches Don't Kill Me. Are you kidding me? Oh.
No, his balls out.
Yeah.
And it works. You've got to say, the guy knows what he's doing, doesn't he?
Fair play.
I mean, Traore right wing back. I wouldn't have had that down as working.
No.
But it did. You look at the 5 players he dropped today.
Yeah.
Martinho,
Wow.
Neves,
Wow.
Doherty,
Wow.
Johnny,
Wow.
and Patricio.
Wow.
Incredible. Five of the key players
Yeah,
from this
right.
season.
Yeah.
It's such a bold, brave thing to do, to drop them all. I know they were poor on Tuesday night, but this is an important game today. And he's got every single call spot on.
Yes.
I thought to a man, he says,
He did. Sorry.
I thought to a man, they were excellent today.
Yeah.
To a man, you go through that whole team. Ruddy recovered after a nervous start,
Mhm.
got his clean sheet. Fantastic for him. The back three got really well with the aerial bombardment.
Yes.
I thought the
Yeah.
long throws and the corners. It obviously worked for me this
Absolutely.
week. The wing backs were exceptional.
Superb.
Going
wingbacks.
forward, they were the red arrows. They were
Oh,
unbelievable.
I like it.
And then Satan and Donker, just did what they had to,
Mhm.
protected the back three
Mhm.
really well. And then Jota and Jimenez, the combination for those 2
Delicious.
goals, absolutely sublime.
Yeah.
I thought Gibbs White had a good game as well in behind, some nice touches. So to a man, they've been brilliant today, worthy of a scoreline, far more than 2-0.
Absolutely. Look, first 10 minutes, I thought Cardiff were in the game, and it was another
Yeah.
one-way traffic. And like I said, Ruddy had that nervous little moment, clawed it back, thank goodness, and then 2 goals, and the game was killed off.
Yeah, it was a nervous moment. It's Gunnarsson hit it at Ruddy quite hard from 6 yards, but he's sort of spilled it and then gathered it a second attempt, had a little smile on his face.
Right
into that.
smile.
Indeed. And at that point, Cardiff were well on top,
Mhm.
and Molyneux was quiet,
Yeah.
and you were like, is this going to work?
Yeah.
It could be a long afternoon.
Mhm.
And then all of a sudden, they produced this majestic passing move, from reminiscent of the Championship days, really, where they've just cut through Cardiff, sliced through, 5 passes, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 of those are one touch. It's Gibbs White, it's Jimenez, and it's Jota. It's bang,
Yeah.
bang, bang, weaving in and out,
Mhm.
and then Jota with a cool finish. It's a
Lovely finish,
gorgeous
yeah.
goal.
It's stunning goal to watch, and like you said, everyone.
Possibly my favourite goal of the season
Oh,
so
come
far.
on, I'd like to
Really
see it.
nice.
I'm looking forward to see it tonight on Match of Day. And look, bish bash bosh, two in a few minutes.
That was it, yeah. Jimenez nicks the ball off Bamba. Again, combines with Jota, easy finish.
Yeah.
And Wolves were purring really, and should have added to their lead really, but it was very comfortable thereafter.
Ryan Bennett booked and evaded a second booking right on half time.
Yeah.
Very lucky. So obviously misses the next 2 league games.
Yeah.
But which is frustrating. But it could have been a lot worse for him as well.
I haven't seen that back, but it did look like a sliding tackle that didn't win the ball. So when you're on a yellow, he'd taken one for the team a few minutes earlier. So perhaps lucky to avoid a second, and certainly lucky that the rules have changed this year,
Right.
because he now won't miss the quarter
Yes.
final in the FA Cup. I think in years gone by he would have done, but there's a new rule this year where we've seen players suspended in the FA Cup
Mhm.
for being booked in the FA Cup. So it's suspensions for the competition, isn't it? If you
Yeah,
know what I
they're
mean.
played in, yeah.
If you book twice in the FA Cup, you're suspended for that now, and
Mhm.
vice versa. Anyway, so it's all separate. Even though Bolly's red card against Man City meant he was banned for Shrewsbury,
Right.
yellow card suspensions do not carry over into the FA Cup. I know. So he'll miss Chelsea away and Burnley away.
Right. Okay.
Another man who'll miss Chelsea away is John Ruddy, who, I don't know what Nunes said in his press conference, but he said he won't be in goal for Chelsea.
Oh,
It was
really?
very interesting.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. You didn't say that upstairs.
He said that's what kind of Nuno made clear yesterday, and he says I don't expect to be in goal. He says Rui will be back in goal for Chelsea, so it's very interesting movie.
Right, okay. Look, second half, and we're probably expecting a bit more of a bombardment, and you're going to have to bash the wall a little bit, because Cardiff are going to have to show something a bit of fight, and it never really came, did it?
I thought Cardiff were toothless. They're quite an attacking lineup from them, with 2 strikers and Bobby Reid in behind, and then you've got Camarasa as well involved. And predictable, really.
Yeah.
Lots of corners from them, set pieces, and long throws, which troubled Wolves on occasion, but I thought they coped with it really well overall.
Yeah.
Apart from that, Cardiff toothless, and they had a lot of the ball as well, actually, and quite a few shots. But I thought Wolves were very hard to break down, and what they looked to do in the second half was soak up that pressure and hit them on the counter. We saw Traoré just on a one-man mission to score a George Weah-esque wonder goal, and it was classic Traoré.
Yeah.
He must be horrible to play against. Can you imagine trying to mark him?
Yeah.
Just
Dreadful.
His
weight, he's like he's muscular. He's got the V. He'll weight you off the ball. He'll burn you off. He'll make you like an idiot.
He did on a number of occasions. In fact, they all started to enjoy themselves. Like you saw Jota nutmegging Gunnarsson.
Oh yes.
Some nice flicks here and there from some of the other players, but Traoré, honestly, I never get bored of watching him.
Yeah.
It's what you do.
No, I'm just trying to find out the quote. I'm moving on to the next thing that we're going to talk about. You keep going though. Keep going.
You never get bored of watching him zoom past play. I'm just going to talk. You never get bored of watching him like zoom past players, really.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was on a bit of a mission to score a wonder goal second half, trying to run from deep, take players on. Finish wasn't there though. He was kind of classic Traoré, really. And then Vinagre was doing the same. So impressed with Vinagre today. Definitely his best performance of the season.
Best performance in a Wolves shirt, I would say.
Perhaps he had a couple of good guns in the Championship, but he was exceptional, and everything but a goal from him. Not for the want of trying.
But good though. You think he's probably pushing Johnny now? You'd have thought for a regular
just
spot.
offers something. They're completely different players. I think Johnny will be back in the team at Chelsea away.
Agreed.
And Man United. However, it offers an option for games where they're looking to stretch teams, later in the season. His energy and enthusiasm wonderful. In the 88th minute, he's gone. I think he left at that point. He'd gone tearing down the left wing, run half the length of the pitch, and forced a really good save from Neil Etheridge, former Walsall keeper, who, by the way, kept the score down today.
There you go. Yes, he did. That bugger.
He's on one today. Some really good saves. Dendoncker, that one in the first half when Dendonker's hit the post, and ricocheted back to him, and Etheridge somehow managed to push that over.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, so he was Cardiff's best player, which tells a story in itself.
Look, Jota with a very strange substitution. He came off like
really
second. I mean, Doherty was warming up for the whole half time, and then 25 seconds later, Jota came off. But in the post-match press conference, Nuno said he was perfect. So it was tactical, it was fine.
Yeah, no injuries, very strange.
Injuries, so
very strange.
I don't quite understand why it didn't happen at half time. But anyway, I guess job done, or he thought job done at half time, and it gives him a bit more of a rest ahead of Chelsea.
Well, he said he wanted a bit more balance from the team, so Doherty obviously slots straight back in at wing back, and then I thought Traoré did well up front second half. I know Cardiff were chasing the game and they've got slow defenders, but still he used his pace to great effect. Standard ovation when he came off, he was superb. And yeah, Jota gets a rest for next week because he's obviously so crucial to Wolves at the moment.
So 7th in the table, and hopefully we'll see what Watford do tomorrow. But going into it, you think they're probably going to be 7th going into Chelsea. Bring all the big boys back, do you think? Do you think it'll be the same as similar to Huddersfield team?
Do you know what? Nuno's pulled a blinder today. It's a genius team selection, but my God, has he given himself a headache?
Yes.
For next week.
You've got those against Huddersfield. You've got these today. You think, do you bring in the people who were really poor on Tuesday night?
I mean, how do you drop Traoré and Vinagre after that? How do you drop Saïs after that?
Yeah, Saïs was excellent.
However, going to Chelsea, I think he'll revert to his tried and tested team of recent weeks.
Or do you think he's going to go for his try and tested team against Manchester United, give him an extra game, and say, right, you guys have done it. You've got the shirt now. Go and show what you can do at Stamford Bridge for the next 60 minutes.
I'm not sure really. I think if Wolves were struggling in a relegation or a bit lower down the table, they might kind of write Chelsea off a little bit and focus fully on Man United. But they've proven that they can take on the big boys this year. They've beaten Chelsea already.
They could go there and get a result at Chelsea.
Yeah, totally. Well, Chelsea is so hot and cold at the moment. So a big opportunity to go there and get a point or three. Why not?
Yeah, happy days. You going a good night tonight? A few drinks?
No. I can't really do 2 nights in a row anymore. It's just.
And also, I'll tell you, we're going to have some drinks. Wolves podcast event.
Yes.
Tuesday, March the 19th.
Yes.
Plug it, please. Plug it.
Tuesday, March 19th.
Yes.
Live podcast at the Pavilion on Stafford Road. Me, him, Bully, Tomo, lots of laughs.
Come and see us live.
Auction,
Come and have a bit of banter.
It's going to be brilliant. Just come.
It's like this live, but you'll see, you can touch us, you can feel us, you can caress us.
Don't touch me.
Wolves 2, Cardiff 0 for all the post-match reaction. Make sure you log on to expressastar.com.